All right, everybody, welcome back to the 15-day challenge case study, where I am taking my mother through the 15-day business builder challenge, and I'm helping her earn her first commission, utilizing nothing but the strategies taught within the $7 program, and kind of just using it as a case study to show everybody that it is possible to earn with the $7 training. So today is going to be recapping days 9 through 12. And kind of giving a little bit of a feedback as to where we're at and what's been going on. It's been a few days since we've done one of these, but realistically, if you're doing this, you'll probably take longer than 15 days anyways. So.
Okay. So, sorry, I was just looking at some of my notes. So I think that 9 through 12 was basically really honing in on the high income skills and lead generation and, optimizing your email lists and your responses. So I think what I got the most out of the trainings was the different ways to compose a simple blueprint or email blueprint with what do they have? 6 different ways to respond and to create a connection and a lead through your email response. I like the way that she talked about the storytelling way to compose an email. And then there was a lot of different ones. The controversy one was, that bullet point where they talk about what is their pain? Like that's what you would put in the bullet point. Are you, I think her example was something about generating income from affiliate marketing. Are you tired of not seeing results? So asking that pain question, and then in the body of the email, kind of composing opening their curiosity and really sharing part of your story on how you have created the success in what you're putting out in content.
Yeah, and that's super powerful with any type of marketing in general, not just specifically email marketing. We're emotional creatures, and we buy things based off of emotions. We buy things for feelings. I think touched on this a little bit last time. But if you can definitely write your content or your message in a way that really makes someone feel connected with you, or it kind of strokes their emotion and makes them feel like they have an emotional connection to you, it can be very powerful. And mastering that skill and actually being able to do that predictably and this is in anything, your emails, your video, sales letters, whatever you're doing. If you can learn how to do that, it can be a very powerful skill. Hiring a good copywriter is probably one of the most expensive things in general, but as an affiliate specifically, because I'm an affiliate marketer and that's what my group's all about. Your email list and your email marketing is by far your biggest asset and your number one thing. And it's probably the most neglected when people first start. They want to just direct to an affiliate link. They want to not collect those email lists or build an email list or send out any type of emails. But in reality, that's your job security.
Yeah, I think one of the things that, I'm trying to empower myself with, I guess, is, one of the guys that he had interviewed talked about what if what I'm creating isn't good enough? And that is where I am blocked right now, because, one of the ways that we're trying to generate leads for me is through the TikTok and through videos. Right. And even though I'm doing this, interaction with Nathan, I feel a little bit more comfortable because, I'm in my own home. I'm talking to my son. I'm not trying to talk to a blank camera. And so I've been really struggling, no, that's not good enough. No, I don't want the double chin to show. Oh, I got to get this angle and that angle and this thing. And so I'm feeling like I what I'm putting out isn't going to be good enough to generate any results. And so I really liked, and I don't remember the guy's name. I should have wrote that down. What he was talking about, like, just get it out there. It's still natural. You can still, he didn't use these words, but these are my words. A non-professional response still has character. It still has it still generates some attraction, you know? And the other thing, so moving away from that, he talked about quality equals authority, right? So the quality of your presentation. So once you hone in on your presentation and you really get into that niche of what you're trying to promote, the quality of the content that you're putting out creates an authority as well. Like, you're an authority in what you are presenting. You have the knowledge and the understanding of the item that you are trying to promote. So the quality of what you're putting out also represents authority, meaning knowledge of what you're promoting.
Right. And those are very important things to touch on, just in general, especially if some people are perfectionists and they try to imperfect action is better than no action. It's funny because I actually just did a post about that this morning. It's literally the most expensive mistake you can make is not doing anything. It's better to have something up that's just looks like you recorded it with a potato, or it's just horrible. It doesn't matter as long as it's out there and you're actually putting out content. The big thing is also it's a psychological barrier. So even if you're putting out videos that are not good, and a lot of people might not even see them, but it'll do something for you as a content creator or in the future of your business. Just getting comfortable on camera and pushing yourself past those boundaries is crucial, and not worrying about everything's not going to be in line. Everything's not going to be perfected before you even start. And that's the reality of it. I see a lot of people like preparing for getting their, optimizing their sales funnel and everything like that. Like we touched on that on that video, but perfecting everything and getting everything to the point where they want it to be, when in reality, when you get down the road a little bit, 99% of the time, you're going to have to change it, because in this space, you're creating things for other people. So it's based on their interactions, their experience. So even if you think something's perfect and you think something is how it should be, if your audience starts engaging with something differently, you're going to have to start doing that thing. You're going to have to alter what you're doing based on the needs of other people. So that's a major thing, and just taking action and doing it. And then to piggyback on, I'm totally drawing a blank on what the second part of what you said.
The authority.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, authority. You don't have to be an expert. So that's a big misconception when a lot of people start, is they feel it's imposter syndrome. They feel like they need to be an expert in their space. They need to be extremely qualified to sell anything. But the reality of it is you only need to be one level above who you're trying to sell to. So from someone that has absolutely no experience, you could have started last week and know a couple things, and they're going to look at you like you're an expert. And they're actually going to be able to relate to you more than the people that are really experts, because they're still at the stage in their mind where a lot of those things are impossible to them. They don't even believe that they can achieve those things. So you don't have to actually be this high level entrepreneur to be a authority or in a leadership position. You just have to be above who you're trying to sell to. And that all goes back to identifying and, having an avatar and really understanding who knowing exactly who you want to sell to, your ideal customer. And a good trick for that is always looking at where you were in your journey. Your ideal customer is 99% of the time somewhere where you used to be.
Yeah. So I wonder, the question I was going to ask you was, I still don't understand how you keep the emails out of spam.
So there is a couple different, there's no definitive way. There's things you can do to reduce spam. And then if you're obviously like a huge portion of people are using Gmail, they use Gmail. And so Gmail actually separates emails nowadays. So they have different folders like promotionals tab, socials tab, and inbox. So the ultimate goal is to get your emails inside someone's actual inbox and not the promotions tab or the socials tab, because most people don't even look at those. Number one, most important thing, having a business email address. So if you're emailing people from nateryan@gmail.com, 99% of your emails are going to be sent to spam. And that's just, you have to use a business email address. So you have to have an email address that's registered to a domain. So, you can get those on like G Suite or any other email marketing provider, but you need to use a business email address. And that's because if you're sending out mass emails from a personal account, it's automatically going to get flagged for spam. If you're sending out hundreds of emails to a bunch of people, it's just going to look like spam. It's just algorithms. And then another thing is avoiding trigger keywords. So another way to reduce is like avoid certain words like passive income, make money online opportunities. It's tricky. There's no way to completely avoid it, but just avoiding things like that, like certain keywords. And then obviously, as you get deeper into your email marketing, you can send out test campaigns to see where they're landing before you actually implement those actual campaigns. So making sure you test and, you can test campaigns and send them to yourself. And then you can obviously tweak these emails to get them out of spam or change the wording. And then usually only send one link. If you're sending a bunch of links inside of an email, that can get flagged. And then also pictures. So there's a couple different things, but there's no definitive way to ensure that you won't. There will always be a portion that gets sent to spam or other inboxes, but you can reduce the amount.
Okay. So the other thing that Nathan and I have been working on during this last couple of days is, as you know, in our last live, my TikTok account was banned. So we're kind of trying to build a TikTok page since I'm brand new and I've never been on TikTok. And this is how I'm choosing to promote my niche in what I'm trying to do. We've decided to make some TikTok posts that, kind of target the demographics that I'm trying to reach, and so I have put out 3 so far, and we'll continue to do that. I haven't promoted my affiliate link yet, though, so I haven't done the click the box below thing yet for the free offer, because I feel like I need to build a little bit of rapport. Just on my page, because I don't want to get kicked off TikTok again. So we'll see. Wish me luck. I'm going to keep trying to do the TikToks, and hopefully by what do we have? 3 days left. By the end of the 3 days of the 15-day challenge, hopefully I'll at least get somebody to click on my TikTok, or, hey, if I'll hopefully get a commission for what I'm trying to, promote and what I support. So
yeah. So for anybody who's not used TikTok, or if you are a little familiar, I'm personally using my mom. She had a business account. We were using a business account so she could have the link in her bio right away. But as she just mentioned, the account got shut down like probably within 10 minutes after creating a video. Not too sure why. So as of right now, we are on a creator account, which I would recommend to anybody, because you can ride those trending waves, the trends and things like that. So she can't actually have a link. I don't even think she knows this, but she can't have a link in her bio until 1,000 followers. But obviously you could have a call to action.
Did not know that.
Get them to comment, and then you could send them the link. But that's kind of where we're at. We are creating. She did decide to promote a overcoming anxiety for women product. It's a digital product that we found on ClickBank. So that's what she is promoting. So she's just been creating content about, overcoming anxiety, sharing stories about her day and things like that. So that's kind of where we're at. And obviously, as she plugs through the challenge, we will continue to recap the rest of the days. And then we'll obviously be checking in to document the process of her TikTok profile, and with the ultimate goal of getting some commissions. Of course, that's the point of this case study. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much where we're at for days 9 through 12.
Yep.
And if you are following along, or you do plan on following along, as I have touched on prior, if you don't know what you're promoting and you haven't figured it out yet, you don't feel obligated to like build your sales funnel or even your email marketing campaigns yet. You can go through the entire challenge, figure out what you want to promote, and then obviously go back through it and implement those days or those things based on going through the training. Obviously, we just accelerated this process because I've been in the space for a couple of years, and I can help. And obviously, I will help you too if that's something you wanted to start. I do offer a ton of support for everyone who takes part. So yeah, that will pretty much be it for today's recap.
All right. We'll see you on our next journey.
Awesome. You guys have a beautiful day. Thanks for jumping on.
Peace.